Should have gotten the first prize in the art competition. But it looks like this snowman has some triceps. And I should put some biceps over here, and I already have triceps over here. Do you know what a bicep is? The part over here. Tricep. Part over here. So when you're very strong, you have both biceps and triceps fluffed. So that's why you look like a fat person. Hi guys! We are starting on a live stream. This one is the live stream, I should say. So it's still Christmas today. So my name is Arush. I'm 7-year-old. We are going to read a whale book today. I said that in my last video. So just click the subscribe button and let's start. Humpback Whales by Kate Westaway. Close Encounters, the Whale Family. Close Encounters, the Whale Family. Majestic Megapetra, the Menace of Mankind, the Whale Roots, Whale Displays, Song of the Sea, the Bubble Net, Whale Food. History of Hunting. The White Whales. Why Whales Beach? Close Encounters. I have dived with many underwater animals, but whales have always held a special fascination for me. This started from a young age. I was spurred on by watching David Attenborough's wildlife documentaries on a Sunday afternoon. I plastered my bedroom walls with whale posters and had a desire to become a marine biologist. I may have ended up a photographer and not a biologist but the passion to have a close encounter with these creatures was still the same. Their social bonds, their intelligence, their size. I wanted to see how something so huge could move with such grace. I know the answer to that. I can tell you if you want. The answer is that they are in the water, so they can swim with such grace. Because water can let them fly in the water. I had also been haunted by a whale song since I was a little girl. What would it be like to hear this in the sea for real? I'd heard about whale encounters around the globe and the inquisitiveness of humans and had always wondered what was in it for the whale. The boat was moored out in the Atlantic over a shallow, sandy area, about 10 to 20 miles deep and 7 square miles, where the humpbacks come annually to mate and give birth, and where the young spend their first few months. Every day, for a week, 8 of us would be led by an experiment crew using a skiff. It's a small powered boat to track the whales. At the very least, you might see them beaching on the surface, but really everyone was there to get into the water with them. To experience being with a creature of that size, there was a nervous anticipation of the boat on the first day. It should be quite daunting being open in a craft no longer than 3 meters long, but the crew were experts. I was much too focused on the prospect of getting up close to the humpbacks. The excitement subsided slightly, giving way to the reality of sitting on a skiff in a wetsuit for hours. I feel the cold easily, which is a bit of an occupational hazard. So I thought out the sunny side of the skiff wherever I could. We were all charged with the task of looking for the whales. When looking out on a 360 degrees of choppy open ocean, it felt like an impossible task to spot anything. I would concentrate so hard on one spot, I often felt like I was going cross-eyed. And I had a tendency to think that the whales were always in the place I was not looking. Then I would impatiently allow my eyes to dart from spot to spot, frustrated and usually not taking anything in. I learned that patience was essential for all the scouting trips. It was not easy as I was desperate for that first encounter. To put to rest the doubts that I had that maybe it just wouldn't happen. I was plagued by this thought. Okay, good. This is a good thing. The whale family. Whale is the common name for a variety of marine mammals. The Latin name is Cetus, which gives the species its scientific title Cetacea. Whales come in 2 categories of Cetacea. The largest is Mystrici, like the humpback, which are characterized with baleen, a sieve-like structure in the upper jaw used to filter food from seawater. The other is Ontidosi, a smaller subgroup of whales which have teeth, like dolphins and orcas, which are nothing but the same. All whales are descended from land-living mammals called the pack Cetus and are thought to have begun their transition to seaborne life around 50 million years ago. It is believed it took up to 10 million years for them to evolve to fully adapt to the sea. The humpback is thought to live up to 80 years, but some scientists believe individuals can live up to 130 years. Largest whale is the blue whale, the largest mammal ever to have lived on Earth. Sperm whale, sei whale, grey whale, minke whale, killer whale, beluga whale, and here is the narwhal whale. If you are a real girl, well, you have a real unicorn called the narwhal. And then we have the dolphin. Yes, dolphins and porpoises are also whales. And the killer whale is a type of dolphin. Then the humpback whale, the right whale, the finback whale, and the blue whale. Whale watch. Like other large whales, the humpback was and is a target for the whaling industry, hunted to the brink of extinction. Its population fell by an estimated 90 before a whaling moratorium was introduced. Stocks have since partially recovered, however, endangerment in fishing gear, collisions with ships, and noise pollution also remain concerns. There are thought to be only 30,000 to 40,000 humpbacks worldwide. Nature is a cruel mistress, and it wouldn't be the first time where an underwater animal encounter hadn't come to fruition for me. There is so much luck and chance involved with having an amazing encounter with a creature like a whale. I know underwater film makers who have spent months on a project waiting for the perfect encounter, and the same people have also been lucky enough to film exactly what they want in the first week of an 8-week shot. So I knew there were no guarantees on this potentially once in a lifetime trip. The thought that this might be my only chance, I was never far from my mind. My mind continued to play tricks on me as I stared out to sea. But it was surprising how, after a couple of hours bobbing up and down, I did tune into what was a whale tail and what was a trick of the light. A wave or a total figment of my imagination. We could see that there were whales breaching on the horizon. They were miles away, so we knew that there was action somewhere, but not where we were. It wasn't until the afternoon that two tails were spotted far from the boat. We approached slowly with caution. I held my breath, waiting for verdict. Would they hang around or disappear into the blue? It's two adults, the skipper informed us, and it looks like they are sleeping. When we were told to get on our fins and mask, it was then I realized I was about to enter the water of my own free with not one but two adult humpback whales. It really was going to happen. I felt terror. Regardless, I knew that I was so psyched up for this moment that I was going to get into that water no matter what. The calves of the humpback whale are born more than 4 meters or 13 feet long and are suckled by their mothers for up to a year before feeding independently. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the story. Seriously, I'm not just joking. Okay, so you liked the story, didn't you? You know that children love stories, especially the ones that are huge. And this one is also a huge one. That's why I decided to put the parts. So the name of this video is part 1, and the next video will be part 2 of the humpback whales. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna see you on my second chapter. Bye.